Now I'm going to explain you about the second method for finding compound interest. That is the formula. So compound interest by formula. The formula is this: A is equals to P 1 plus R 100 raised to the power n. Alright. So this is the thing where A is the equals to amount, P is the principal, R is the rate of interest. You can give with capital R also, and rate of interest. And in n is the, don't say n as a time, it is an interval of time. Interval of time. You can say time interval. Now what you have to do, this formula is actually for finding compound. Sorry, for amount. It is not to find out compounded directly. But after finding the amount, you can subtract that principal from that amount. After finding that, you can find out the compound interest after subtracting this principal from amount. From there you can get the compound interest. Now what is the basic thing that you have to keep in your mind here in this formula? Okay, I'll just show you some tricks also. How will you do it? See, in this formula, A and P does not change. The only thing changes is this R and N. This thing and R. Remember, R and N will only change. And I tell you how, who will tell you that when and where you will change this. Only R and N changes. And who will tell you this? That I will tell you by taking an example here. Now I am going to take one example. Now there is a question. Find the amount on rupees 10,000, sorry 1,000 at the rate of 10% per annum compounded annually. Okay, you have to find out the, it is given as a compounded annually. You actually have to find out compound interest. Okay, so for that you have to find out compound interest. Now, see, we know that this A and P does not change. I have to find out A. P is given here. Here, principal is 1 and rate is 10% per annum compounded annually. I have written this in short. P per annum compounded annually. And amount is T is given. Time is 2 years. And you have to find out amount. Okay, these things is given. I told you we have to use the formula. A equals to P1 plus R of 100 raised to the power n. Now look at this. I told you nothing will be changed, only these things will be changed. This you have to keep in your mind. R and N. Now who will tell you this? I told you. This two words will tell you. These two words will tell you that how will be your R and N. Compounded annually. Compounded annually means your money is actually getting the interest after 1 year. If it is compounded half yearly, it will be what? It means that the interest is, you are getting the interest after every 6 months. Means in a year you will get the interest 2 times. Alright. If it is compounded quarterly, it means you will be getting the interest after every 6 after every 3 months. That is, in a year you will get 4 times interest. Alright. So here, according to this, your R and N will change. Your R and N will actually work according to this. So here, the R and N, this R and N should be annually. Okay. So here, now we will write it down. Here, rate is what? Initially, you do not write rate. Initially, you do not write it because it may change. You can leave a space for this. Okay. Now, the rate is what? It is 10% per annum. It is given annually only. So, there will be no change. This annually, this is same. So, there will be no change. Okay. And N means the time interval. Time is time in 2 years. It is also given in years. So, N will be what? 2. Remember, it is not 2 years. It is simply 2. Okay. Now tell me, if it is compounded quarterly. Suppose if it is compounded quarterly, let us take one example here. For instance, compounded half yearly. So every year this and this will be based on half yearly. We are getting 10% in a year. So will you get 10% for the half year also? No. We will get 10. We are getting 10% for 1 year. So we will get what? Half of this 10%, that is 5% for half year. Okay. This is your R. This is your, yes, this is your R, where it is compounded half yearly. And what is your N? In 2 years, how many, this has to be also converted to 6 months. In 2 years, how many 6 months will be there? That will be what? 4. So it will be what? 4, 6 months. You can use a common sense. In 1 year, we have got 2 6 months, 2 half years. Then in 2 years, we will be having 1 more 2. So total will be what? 4 6 months. So this will be your value of R and M. I told you that's why these things changes. Okay. Now let us solve this question that we have taken. P will be what? 1000. 1 plus R is what? 10% on 100 and is 2. Okay. After that, you can solve it. I'll tell you how to solve this. 1000, 0 cancel. Now this is what? 1 upon 10. We will take the 1 upon 10. This 1 by 10. Base to form. This you can write 1. Here it is 10. Here is 1. You have to make both the same. So 1000 and you will multiply by 10 upon 1. So it will be what? 10 plus 1. So it will be 1000 multiplied by 11 by 10 base to the power. Little calculation will be difficult in this formula, but it is very simple to use. Now these two will be crossed out. Now 11 into 11 is 121, 121 into 2. So this is the amount. Okay, this is the amount after 2 years. If you want to find out the interest, that is compound interest. How much you have deposited? 1000. How much you are getting? 12,210. How much extra you are getting? That will be your interest. So it will be what? It is 200. So this is your interest and this is your amount. This is your amount and this is your interest. Now this is the second question I have taken. This is also one of the very important questions. Find the amount on rupees 10,000. Same principle I have taken at the rate of 10% per annum. This is also same as the previous question. But this time what I have changed, I have taken compounded half yearly. This is a very key thing. That's why I underline. You should also underline it. for this much hours, years. Okay. Now you can write the things. Okay. See, principal have no problem in that. You just simply write what is the P here. It is 1000. Alright. Then it's time for writing. You have to find a amount. So amount is a question. Now it's time for writing R and N. R and N. Here you have to think a lot, because this is the thing where you have to keep your little more concentration. R is what? Is 10% per annum. But will it be same? Who will tell you this? This two words only. Half yearly. Half yearly means आधे साल में. So this has to be according to half yearly. है ना? अगर half yearly भी ये बोला है तो ये percent भी half yearly के हिसाब से होना चाहिए. If you are getting, very simple, if you are getting 10% per annum, how much will you get in half yearly? 5%. It will be what? 10 upon 2, that is 5%. This is the value of your R. Okay, don't write this simply R as this. Okay, because this is not R right now. The 5% is the value of this. So you will put this in the formula. Now it's time for N. This is what? 1.5 years. Okay. 1.5 year means 1 year and half year. Now tell me, in 1 year, what are the things? इसका क्या मतलब होता है? 1 plus half year. In 1 year, how many half year are there? You have to change value. In 1 year, there are 2 half years. Okay, it will be 2 half year plus this is already half year. So 2 plus 1, this is what? 3. N will be what? 3. Or you can simply do one thing. You can do one thing. You can also do like this. It is given in what? Years. You just multiply by 2 to get it, to convert it to 6 months. Because in year and month there is a relation of 2. Because 1 year it has got 2 6 months. Okay. So you just multiply this number by 2. So this is what? 1 whole number 1 by 2 multiply by 2 and solve it. 2 3 2 1 2 3 3 by 2 2. So this will be your what? 3. This is your 3, n is equals to 3. Now put this thing in the formula and get the answer. Amount is equals to P1 plus R upon 100 raised to the power n. Now what is A here? What is P here? P is what? 1000 here. And 1 R is what? 5%. Right, capital R here. 5 upon 100. And n will be what? 3. After that you can solve it and get the answer. 105, 100 plus 100 is 105 will be. Now you multiply each these terms and divide by this thing. You will get your answer. So I hope you can find out the answer of your